bag get through.
Ladies and gentlemen, notice I said ladies and gentlemen, this is an adult only page. You need to be able to buy cigarettes to be on my page. I'm just saying. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna jump right into it. This is another story time, episode 2. Now, Lordy. So I was in Target looking for pots and pans, and I walked into an aisle with a lady that did not have her mask on. So I immediately was about to turn around, but she started walking towards the end of the aisle, and what I saw was at the middle of the aisle. So she's on the phone. All I heard was, but my mom walked in on us, and it made everything awkward. So the fact that you don't have a mask and you're talking about something that I don't want to hear, I decided to leave, and I would just continue looking on Amazon. Now, that got me to thinking, have I ever been caught doing the do? Huh, that's a good question. And immediately, 2 things came to mind, because my parents after high school did not give 2 fucks about it. Like, to add on to it, my mother would constantly ask me, anytime she saw me with a girl, is she gonna be the one to give me grandbabies? So after high school, she was down for it. She was encouraging it. But during high school, it was not to be said of. So, backstory, my mom's car got broken into twice, so she had a loud alarm on it, and she kept her keys in her bedroom. And when I said you could hear the car chirp in the backyard, and you knew it was her car, and her window was by the driveway, you had to be sneaky with it. So her keys are by the door on the dresser by her door in her room. So what did I do? I would chirp it, crack the door, please chirp it, and if she woke up, I put the keys down gently, and when it sat down, act like I didn't do nothing. So with that being said, if she didn't wake up, all I had to do was go to the car, open the door, don't close it all the way, and you coast down the driveway, start it at the bottom, and you go on about your merry way. Now, like I said, this is high school. So, my girlfriend was clearly in high school. So, and I'm pretty sure her parents would have had a cow moo if they found out that she was sneaking out to go with me. If she was sneaking out, period. Because, you know, daughters are a lot more protected than boys. This is true. If you think I'm lying, comment below. But she would sneak out, and it was easy or hard, I don't really remember. It was a couple times I snuck in because she had to sneak out the basement, and the basement was just a little casual area, and we could go down there, and if we were to hear somebody coming, all she had to do was sit down out like she was watching TV and she was bored. And I could hide in the minty of places where I would not be seen. Now, but we decided to be a little more riskier and decide to sneak out the house. So, it was plenty of time, but the 2 that I am thinking of, one we actually got caught, and one we kind of got caught but did not. Now, the first one where we got caught, we used to go to a place that was in her neighborhood. It was a nice little cul-de-sac, and on one half it had 2 houses, and the only lights were on the porch. There was no lights on the street or nothing at all. They later on added lights. I don't know if it was because, you know, somebody said they seen a black SUV or a black tent out there rocking, but at that point it was just no longer feasible. So we used to go to the middle school around my neighborhood in the staff and teacher parking. Well, staff and teachers are the same thing, but staff parking lot, it was well lit. But if you went over to the football side, there was never any lights on the football field, and the black truck would seemingly be invisible. So, if you have an invisible car and you are a horny teenager, what do? You lay the seats down and you get the do. Like I said, I'm gonna try to keep this, you know, moderately, not adult rated. Now, we were doing the do. I don't think we were rocking it. We was having one of the more passionate ones where we were, yeah, you know, just a little do, but more like do the do. Like, come on now. Like, in high school, every now and then, if the girl took over, oh yeah, you were definitely going to have one or more of those do the do instead of do the do. Ha ha! So, we're doing a do. Didn't even know the cop pulled up. Yes, I said cop. Did I tell you that we got pulled over by the cops? Well, not pulled over because we was already in the car, but he pulled up. He knocked on the window. He already knew what was going down. He knocked on the window, walked away, and leaned against his car. We got our clothes on and got out the car. We go to him, he asks for our ID, we give it to her. She has a learner's permit, not even a learner's permit, she had a state ID, and I had my driver's license. So he said, this is not the place for this. I don't want to mess your life up by reporting y'all to your parents. Go somewhere else. Don't do it. Be safe. Wrap it up. Don't ruin your life. Go somewhere else. Now, at that point in time, by us being, fairly young children who really haven't had any run-in with the cops, we just went home. That turned off the mood. So no longer is she moist or am I stiff. We are going home. That was it. That was scary. So after that, weeks later, maybe a month or so, like we did go out more again, but we ended up just going to the parking garage at the Gaylord because it was never monitored. We would just go to a level that didn't have anybody on it or had like 2 or 3 cars and park at a random spot, and we would just do us and make sure the SUV was facing inward, because if it's facing inward, you can't see in the back window. And nobody ever came to check. And the car was off, so there was no lights, and we just did us. Now, one time we decided to be a little sneaky, because to sneak into my house, you would have to come in the back door. You can come in the front door, but it wakes the dog up immediately, and now he is whining and barking, and my mother is curious. So we come in the back door, he never heard us. So we come in the back door, we go up the steps, we go to my room. My mother's room is downstairs, mine is upstairs. We go and we're doing a do. This is probably like 11:30. We look up, it is now, what, 1:30 in the morning, and we have done the do. That's 3. We are now tired. We are now butterballed in our birthday suits, laid up in my bed, relaxing, and we hear, Walter? Oh shit. So, by me being a quick thinking, I throw the blanket over and throw the pillows on it, because my mother gave me all these pillows to this comforter set that she bought and realized it was the wrong size, but could not return for whatever reason, so she gave it to me. So, my mother knocks on the door again. I said, yeah, act like I was asleep, open the door. She said, I need you to go outside and get the dog, he won't come back inside. All right, Jakey, Jesus. I thought you heard the bed rocking. Toot, toot, get a little bit. Nice, so I go get the dog, put on my basketball shorts, because I was in my underwear. Basketball shorts, go get the dog. The time I come back, because I had to chase his ass, my mother is dozing back off in the bed. So my dog goes into her room, and he relaxes. I go back to my room, and we are now waiting. I said, my mother is going back to sleep. We cannot move that car. She didn't even notice her keys are gone, and they were sitting on my dresser when she opened my door, or when I opened my door for her. So we have to wait. I call myself being nervous and fall asleep. I wake up to a 7-Eleven Slurpee, the large kind, and I was back in the mood. We went another 3 more times. This is now putting us at 3 o'clock in the morning, and we both fall asleep embracing each other. And we wake up, it is now 5:30, 5:45, school starts at 7:30, and you are not in your house where your mother will be coming to look for you to wake you up. My mother will be waking up soon. By the grace of God, I tell you right now, both of our parents, for some reason, slept the fuck in. So, she got to sleep back in her house, and I got to sleep back into my house with the car keys back on her dresser. And yes. Now, here goes the part that really confused me as I move on. I forgot that we were supposed to go to the air show. So, our best friend, well, my best friend, mom was in the Air Force, on Andrews Air Force Base. And anytime there was an air show, guess what we went? We went with her for free and had the best time of our lives. This time, we were tired as fuck. We fell asleep in the car when we got with her. We fell asleep during the air show. We fell asleep during the Blue Angel flyover. Those are jets flying over our heads. And we fell asleep because we were tired from fucking all night. So, my God, that's the only time. After that, like I said, my mother did not care. So, other than that, I've never had to sneak it again. Just got it when I got it. So, comment below. Have you ever had a risky situation where you could have got caught or did get caught? I'm interested. You ain't got to give me the details. Like, I don't need to know her name or nothing. And if you're somebody that knows this story because you are my friend and you're supporting the channel, don't put no details down below. Don't need to know your personal information. Some of my friends I've already seen too much of. You know your name. And I don't want to have to relive those images. Now, if you also know the people in my story, you are now on hush-hush mode. This is classified. So, but comment below. Let me know an embarrassing situation. Did your mama walk in? Did you walk in on somebody? Is it just something that you want to repress and never think of until you start talking to a therapist? That's to be said. So next time on Dragon Ball Z, so no. But I'm just saying, you know, we're grown, so we have no shame. With that being said, I am out. I am about to run up into Target and look for some stuff. And yes,